Hi guys, how's
Hey
it going?
guys.
It's a nice night, huh?
Yeah,
It's starting to get kind of a little cooler. It's not in the hundreds anymore, So that's cool. That's cool.
that's fair.
So how's your weekend? We had a nice weekend. It's over. It's over. Oh,
That's a whoa.
good. We had a really nice weekend. Um, especially if you count Friday as the weekend. So yeah. Huh. Friday was the opening day of It Chapter 2. So that kicked off our festivities. I'm on Chewy's leash here, but he didn't want to move earlier, so. Um, so, let's see. If you guys
The significance of it chapter 2 for Joey is that it does the adults of the losers club, and surprise surprise, James McAvoy is in it. So go ahead.
just a little tiny detail that, you know, that made me want to watch the movie. So if you guys haven't watched the original, go watch the original first because you just have to watch the original movie of any movie before you
And
see the new one.
she's not talking about the 17 version.
No, that
She's
was
talking
part
about
one of the new one.
yeah, she's talking about the 90 the 90 version that was a TV made version. Um,
The one that's got Tim Curry, who is a legend, by the way.
yes. And okay, so here's the big difference between that. Tim Curry's Pennywise looks aesthetically, he looks like playing clown, and so and his scariness comes when he opens his mouth, what he says, and when he literally opens his mouth.
Yeah, those teeth
Um,
kind of give it away, but
Now, and I'm not taking away anything from Skarsgård. He did a really good job with what he did. He didn't do, didn't try to emulate Curry, because when you emulate something, you normally wind up failing miserably. Yeah. So, but what they did with him, with his Pennywise, was they intentionally went out of their way to make him look scary, and it wasn't scary. It turned out, I mean, he looked freaky, yeah, but it just wasn't scary.
yeah, that was like a clown you wouldn't go up to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't approach him.
Yeah, Tim Curry was just like a clown you'd invite to your kid's birthday party or something, And
Yeah,
so that was part of that.
that was a big
scary.
difference.
Yeah, this guy really does look scary, which is awesome. But for this type of part, we just didn't
It
feel it.
wasn't scary because it was trying too hard. I don't like movies that try.
I forgot to take my Zyrtec last night. I think it's
So go on. Go ahead.
okay. So the end of the part, chapter one, left off with the kids. They injured it, Pennywise, and they got out of the sewer and they're just hanging out, thinking like, okay, well, if it comes back in 27 years, whatever, we gotta kill it and kill it again or whatever. And so it leaves off there. And so this one takes over, and pretty much has them as adults, but still has some flashbacks as kids, and so they still, they began filming this one right after the.
Yeah.
So the kids were still young enough to be, their kids' selves and everything, and it just flowed naturally together. Um, they had a lot of parts I thought from the original. Like I was just telling Jason today, in fact, because the original it was on TV. I like how the new one did the when they all meet at the restaurant because it reminded me of the original, and they kind of kept that the same but different. But it was good. Like so they had the parts that you needed to know in there and stuff, and it was freaky because who is gonna open a fortune cookie and there's an eye looking at you
or a baby chick, or
um,
a
I think
spider.
like a bird or something, a bat or something.
Yeah,
But it was freaky, just like the original was when they were all freaking out, and then the waitress comes, and of course she can't see it because she's not, and they're just
involved.
like, okay, she can't see it, guys, act normal, and there's all these things running around the table, and so, um, I felt though like chapter two,
They seem
it,
more jaded.
well, I was gonna say I felt like it went too fast, like with the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah, at the beginning, because if you watch the original and then you watch this one, it kind of flies by what the original took longer to show.
set up.
Yeah. So
Even though the runtime for chapter two is
almost 3 hours.
it's 2 hours and 48 minutes, 50 or 2 hours, yeah, 50 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark.
And I did a lot to the end, which it was all good. Like I said, it wasn't good, but I just thought they rushed the beginning, and that could have. I think that could have evened it out just a little bit. But what were you saying about being jaded?
Um, when uh, when they were all called back, instead of knowing that they had to keep their pact, their promise. I mean, they knew about it, but they were like, "No, I can't do it." Oh, uh, do I really? Do we really have to do it?
Over here.
Yeah, like you made a promise.
Like Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah. Get over here. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about how he.
because I mean, it was more in the original. It was like,
Can you make it? Like you did say you made a promise, but it's like, can you come? Can you be here?
and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
And I was like,
But no,
"Hear us back here right now."
these people, yeah, it was just jaded. They just seemed. And I know the TV version and the theatrical version are different because it's rated the theatrical version is rated R, and they couldn't do that on TV.
It's only that.
But the whole it's not and we're gonna tell you up front, we didn't think it was scary. We thought it was more freaky. When we did think it was scary, was
Scariest part of the movie.
whole 2.5 almost 3 hour movie where the balloons are popping.
Oh, the damn balloons! You guys know us. You know that balloons and CP Crips just do not mix.
Yeah, we're gonna jump, and so we saw the balloons, and they would get closer and closer to the screen, and you knew that they were gonna pop. So we're setting. Yeah, I saw you when the big one At the end, I saw you bracing yourself. Yeah. And then you had to realize what you were doing and put your hands down. I saw you do that. But
And it's just like that in real life too. If we had a kid's birthday party or something, or we had someplace with balloons,
which we love going to parties and stuff. But
it's like, Jason, there's balloons right over there. Let's
Yeah.
go this way.
kids and balloons, it's just not.
Hollywood, what are you doing? You're scratching the carpet.
So
Yes, the balloons were the scariest. And we just had to mention that because, yeah. Now,
Yeah.
other stuff was like jump scary, but it wasn't like scary, you know? But just for me personally, because I jump a lot anyway.
yeah,
That part was kind of scary, but it was just a jump scare, not exactly like it
which
was
again
scary.
that goes back to trying to make it scary, not it being genuinely scary.
But I kind of like I saw when James McAvoy playing Bill was in the House of Mirrors. I could see how that could be very
Unsettling.
scary because there's mirror this way, mirror this way. He's banging into like 20 mirrors. Poor guy, right?
Yeah, if,
Like, geez.
I mean, if he wasn't claustrophobic before, he was, because they also didn't give him a whole heck of a lot of room to walk down
Yeah,
that corridor.
Really didn't. Like someone is like just right here next to him and in front of him, like right here, and like just he had to squeeze past one, right?
Yeah,
And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, if I was in that situation,
That-
I think I would be actually scared. And then of course
just because I mean,
there's
there's
the clown
like,
running around, and you see him in this
Yeah.
mirror and not in this mirror, and then you're like, what the hell? So
and then you're stuck with your arms like this. You know, I don't like being stuck like that. I'm not necessarily claustrophobic, but I hate getting my arms where I can't. If I'm shoulder to shoulder,
have you seen the original? The part where Beverly goes back to her her old house and stuff like that, and the lady lives there, and she tells her dad died and all that stuff.
it's Casper.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Oh, the original? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh. That was trippy too. That was scary because
yeah,
yeah, they kicked that up a notch from the original. I thought.
yeah, yeah. That was kind of freaky. Because she goes to get her some tea, and you're watching from her behind point of view, so you see her eye, and then you see, you all right?
Yeah.
And you see her, you see the kitchen, and you see this shadow, and she runs naked and then she's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she's going to check her out, and she comes from the shadows, and she's grown exponentially. And
I told Jason just like they kind of do some like Walking Dead zombie makeup stuff on people, and I thought that was kind of trippy too. Like when Henry Bauer's friend comes from under the bed and stuff like that. That was visually scary.
yeah, and they paused that before they actually did the scare.
So I was waiting for. I was like, "Oh no, it's gonna come out
It's
from
coming.
under the bed."
It's coming.
Then it's coming.
It's not coming.
When is it coming? Ah!
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. I think we both jumped on that one.
So it really had some good points, some highlights, and it added a storyline that the original didn't have with the I can't think. the ritual and stuff like that.
Oh, the ritual of Chud.
So
Yeah.
it added that and stuff. But as far as just like actual like scare, yeah, I mean, yeah, hit and miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
hit and miss.
Like I said, it was more freaky than scary. Honestly.
But it was pretty good, and it was pretty good to see in the theater. You know,
Yeah, we actually went to the theater. We didn't.
well, of course, because James McAvoy was in it.
Yeah.
Well, see, we have to go to the theater if James McAvoy is in a movie. So it's a law.
It's a law.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, you just made a law for James McAvoy. Wow. All right, guys.
He has not done a bad movie at all, ever.
No, he's very genuine with his characters.
I just have to get that point across.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right.
Okay, guys. So on that note, we just wanted to give you our thoughts on It Chapter 2 and
The scariest part of the whole movie.
and the scariest part of the whole movie and the differences, our thoughts on the differences between Tim Curry's Pennywise and Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård, I want to say,
I'm sorry.
yeah, his Pennywise.
But you know what? Also, the one we felt like Tim Curry should have been at least a bit well.
Yeah, he should have had a little cameo because I mean, even as crappy as the Rocky Horror remake was a few years ago, they still put Tim Curry in that.
He made it good. He made it better. Like,
yeah, he did, as the narrator. Yeah.
Tim Curry is just awesome. So.
But anyways, on that note, so guys, of course, we appreciate you and thanks for always watching. And we love you. Be good to each other. Check you later.